Sure, but the difference is Machias made the decision to dislike Usus and is now seeking out reasons to justify that decision
Sure.
rather than
Because
the other way around.
Because he set out disliking Usus, and Usus has done nothing to prove him wrong, whereas Reen and Laura did.
I don't see it that way.
He disliked Reen on the principle of you're a noble and you didn't tell and you lied to me about it, and then he discovered that Reen's actually kind of an okay guy. I was like, all right, I can let the noble thing slide because you're actually a decent person. He disliked Usus because Usus is a noble, and Usus has done nothing to avail him to prove himself to not be a stubborn jerk.
And I don't agree with that characterization. I think that Usus has done a fair amount to show that he's actually a reasonable person.
On occasion.
Specifically, those exact things that Machias was complaining with him about.
Okay.
Like, those were legitimately being a useful, helpful, nice guy.
But he's
and
useless.
Machias is giving...
He can't be useful.
You can be useless and also be a decent guy.
Sure.
Like, and that's really what I see Usus was doing, especially during, like, the school bits, rather than the in-combat stuff.
Right.
And Machias is just giving him shit for it because it's fucking Machias.
Okay.
You know, if people want to just get a glimpse of the Imperial family whenever, why doesn't the Imperial family just have giant photos of themselves hung all over buildings in the middle of the capital city?
That's probably a thing that most royal families would do.
It is something that the country of Turkey would do with regards to their first leader, Ataturk.
Yep.
Okay.
When we were there, all the buildings, or not all the buildings, but a number of buildings in the city of Istanbul had giant portraits of Ataturk hung from the roofs.
Yep.
Okay.
And now the governor is giving us shit for eating his beans.
Ugh.
I know.
They were expensive beans, okay?
It's coffee.
That's true. Coffee can be expensive.
Yeah, if you go to hipster places.
That's true. Oh no, the jeweler was burgled!
Oh, that's bad.
We already
bad.
knew that. Oh, wait,
No, we
no,
didn't.
we knew that from last time.
Good job, Globe!
No, maybe it got burgled again. You know, the first burgle was a distraction for the second burglar. Let's see. We're a bunch of kids. So, if you give us a green paneled van,
Yes.
we should be able to figure out who was behind it.
We need a dog.
No, we already have a giant coward dog.
Okay. We also have a
Say hi
cat.
to Elliot. Cats aren't dogs.
I know. Yes,
Also,
Laura, that
would
is
be
exactly
Emma's
what
cat,
Reen just said.
And she's not here.
That's true. I was making the joke that Fee is basically a cat in a lot of ways.
Oh, I thought you were making a joke about the cat, who's been very plot important in vaguely mysterious ways so far.
Oh, you mean Celine?
Yes.
We'll see Celine later.
Okay. Like, my general rule of thumb is, when you start talking about a cat, I think about the character who is a cat.
Okay.
These are just the hang-ups I have, I guess.
Hooray!
Nobody's perfect.
Seems a burglary has taken place at the jewelers in the Garnier district. We should head over there and find out what happened as soon as possible.
No.
Well,
I refuse to find anything out.
okay, then I will.
So I forget, what was the monster we were trying to exterminate?
Because
I just remember us running through the
we fought
sewers.
it.
Okay, it must have been in the last session, and it wasn't
Yeah.
a very difficult boss.
It might have been the giant. Was it a giant sharkadile?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. There were two monsters. One was the giant slug, which I think was the one under the hotel.
Yeah.
And then there was another one that was the last time we recorded. We finished the boss fight and then stopped recording.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay.
And I think it was like a bigger snackadile,
Well, that just sounds delicious.
right?
Yeah.
Carnelians, I believe, are basically rubies because they are red gemstones.
I think that they are different mineralogically from rubies.
Probably. 100 million mira is a lot of money.
Is it?
Yes. Phantom
Yeah, it looks
Thief
like
B?
Carnelian is very different from
Wait,
ruby.
Is Carnelian an actual thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I figured it was just
Yeah,
something that they invented for this world.
No, it's a type of gemstone.
Oh, okay.
Why would they bother inventing fake gems?
I don't know. So in Trails in the Sky there are 4 towers that each are associated with a color. One is one is the Carnelia Tower. One is the Saphriel Tower.
That's a color. That's a color.
Saphriel? Sapphire is.
Sapphire. Yes.
Then the other two.
And so is Carnelian.
Okay.
It's a color.
Okay. I mean, they're based on like red, green, blue, and yellow, but the names are, have been changed. Like the yellow one is or I guess probably it's definitely yellow. It's not amber, it's amberl.
Sure.
Is that an actual thing or?
Amber is.
Right.
And amber is a type of precious stone.
Right.
So are carnelians. So are sapphires.
Right. Okay. I guess
that's just all it was.
Based on the fact that all of the names are different versions of actual colors, I figured that carnelian was as well.
Yeah, it is. It's a color, and it's a stone.
Okay. So anyway, we have
It's not like a pure red like a ruby would be.
Okay. We have a famous thief who managed to steal an orbital tank once.
He stole a tank?
Yeah.
Wait, is this like the kind of tank that does the driving, or is this the kind of tank that's just like holds a liquid?
No, like a military tank.
Well, that's why you don't leave the keys in the ignition.
Apparently not.
Actually, you generally do leave the keys in the ignition.
For a tank, really?
Because the best way to stop... Yeah. Because if you need to get the tank running quickly, then you really want the tank running quickly.
Sure.
Like, imagine if, alright, we've got to get this tank started up now. Shit, where are the keys? You know?
Okay.
Actually, do tanks... Globe, you might know this. Do tanks even have keys?
Globe's asleep.
Globe? Perfect. Anyway, I'm not totally sure if they do require keys necessarily. Because the best way to guard a tank is usually, all the guys with guns around them.
Sure.
Well, you could have gotten a look at the people who were there beforehand.
Unless the lights went out and then he dropped in and immediately left. Also, maybe he's a master of disguise.
Oh, I doubt he's a master of disguise. Because the only true master of disguise... I don't even know who he is.
Well, yeah, because he's a master of disguise.
Right, exactly. I'm also kind of surprised that a tiara with carnelians would be, so famous and important.
Maybe it's like the crown jewels.
Fun story. For a large percentage of, England or even most kingdoms' histories, the crown jewels were borrowed during a coronation.
Yep.
Really? Okay.
Because enough jewels to fully outfit a crown would be far more than any kingdom could own on their own.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
they were usually borrowed from
Neighboring.
the lower levels of nobility.
Okay. Hi, Globe.
Hey.
Yep.
He is
I was
back.
just asking if tanks have keys.
Yes, they do, but not in the sense that we know them as.
Okay.
More often than not, they are remotely started.
Oh, okay. Because I was saying, I'd always thought that, at least for a while, tanks usually had keys left in the ignition so they could just be started up immediately.
Yes, the older ones
And
can.
then I wasn't sure
modern,
if they even necessarily had
modern
keys.
ones do have security protocols. Because remember that tank that got stolen in LA back in the 90s?
I don't.
Really?
I don't remember that either.
I was just a child.
As was I.
A little baby Yui. Numbers was older.
Only by a couple of years.
I think it happened.
Well, when you're a young
It
child.
happened 91 or 93, somewhere around there. But yeah, a dude literally
So I
went
was
onto
like
a reservist
6
base.
or 7.
A dude literally went onto a reservist base. I think he was a somehow disgruntled veteran or something. But
Right, so
he
somebody who would have had access to the base,
literally
but then
went on
just got
base
there.
and stole a tank and drove it around the city.
Wow.
That is pretty great.
Let me look.
Yeah, okay.
We have another quest to finish before
One
we...
tank. Yeah, August 21st. Or sorry, no, that's when he was born. Sean Nielsen was a U.S. Army veteran and unemployed plumber who stole an M60A3 Patton tank at the National Guard Armory in San Diego and went on a rampage, destroying cars, 5 hydrants, and a recreational vehicle before being shot and killed by police.
Wow.
Well, now it's no longer as funny.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like stealing a tank gets you a thank you card from the city for
Yeah.
giving their asphalt layers extra business. And it
Maybe they just wanted increased traction in the roadways.
Yep. According to San Diego police, a week before his tank rampage, Nelson told a friend that he was thinking of committing suicide the following weekend. Okay. Wow, that's kind of... Oh, so this was by proxy of a issue, it was The employees that worked at the armory were working late and had left the gate open, but the vehicle yard was deserted as they were working in another part. Nelson used a crowbar to break open the tank hatches. The tanks involved started with a push of the button and did not require an ignition key. Yep. The first two tanks he broke into would not start. As he lowered himself into the third tank,
You know,
he finally noticed a guard.
that really doesn't say good things about
No.
our military readiness if two-thirds of our tanks don't work.
He was finally noticed by a guardsman who approached the tank. Nelson started the vehicle, and with little chance of stopping him, the guardsman rushed to a phone and called the police. As ammunition was kept in another building, none of the vehicle's weapons could be loaded or used, which is good. So yeah, Nelson led the police on a 23-minute televised chase through the streets of Claremont, a neighborhood of San Diego.
Wow.
So it was San Diego, not L.A.
Okay.
Okay.
Philip Caddy was the first police officer on the scene. The tank...
Hey, look, it's Richard the Lionhearted.
Oh,
Kinda.
Oh, wait, sorry. Somebody totally different who isn't a Richard the Lionhearted. Sure.
I'm just doing the quest while you guys talk about the stolen tank.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, last time around here, I just went around guessing all of these and got
Yeah.
them all totally right because I'm perfect.
No. I guess you got this one off
Well.
a very, very, a little bit.
I got, like, the first 4. And then
There were
for the
only
last
4.
one it was... Yeah. And then for the last one it was...
No, I mean, there are
Well,
there are
there's
only
going
4
to be-
total.
houses?
No, there
I
are
thought
5.
there were the big 4 houses.
No, there are 5 clues in this quest.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure there's only 4. Oh, you're right. You're right.
The
Okay.
last one is, like, a gimme.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And for that last one it was just...
You didn't.
I didn't remember the exact
Yeah.
geography or the exact features around where the clue was. Anyway, who would build that building for people to occupy? Because it would actually be really unpleasant to live in.
This?
Yeah.
It's a
It's a greenhouse.
yeah. It's not for people to live in. It's a plant and.
Or not live in, but to spend time in. Like,
Haven't you been to the butterfly exhibit at the Seattle Center?
yeah. And it has air conditioning, which is important because otherwise it would be sweltering.
Not in the butterfly part. It is several degrees warmer in there than it is anywhere else in the science center. Because it has to
Yeah,
be because
and I
they're
think
tropical
that's with,
butterflies.
I think that's with climate control.
I mean, yes, because they have to keep it warm enough for the butterflies.
No, I mean specifically to keep it cool because during the summer because otherwise it gets incredibly hot.
Orbments do everything, so there's probably air conditioning in here too.
Weird.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I don't like anything.
That's true.
Yeah, we know.
Whoa! I like you guys.
You do?
At least I did.
The round table where once rested the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. We're getting very, very British mythological now.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Oh, and then
If
there's
you live in-
this asshole.
Oh no, this asshole. It's Mr. Asshole. Those shadows did not look particularly great during that pan. They look pretty hideously artifacted.
Okay,
Yep. These are my stories of...
I understand.
Yep. See, the reason Baron Bluebox is funny is because he's just outrageously French. As in, French enough that you should be actively angry at him.
Why?
Because if you're in Japan, there's really no difference between the, fake German country you're making, full of fake English mythology, and fake French inhabitants.
Right.
They all really just blend together.
Absolutely.
Or maybe what it is they just, picked an angle to go off of from the globe and just said, we'll go that away.
Yeah.
But what they forgot was that if you're going from one side of the globe to the other, a minor difference in where you point is going to lead to a major difference on the other side of the globe.
It's true. Isn't that right, Globe?
No, he'd be more certain than that. It's a pun.
I got
Based
it.
on the name he chose
I
for himself.
got it.
Oh, okay, good.
Because
Why
I'm
weren't you falling down laughing?
Because I didn't need to. That's a lot of Mira,
Yeah,
by
that's
the
true.
way.
Well, yeah. It's because you use time travel to make all your money.
I do.
Yep. You decided, okay, I'm going to replay this game, but the second time through, I'm going to have an almanac of all the sports scores.
Yep.
And I'm just going to get rich betting on the horses.
Yep.
And then I'm going to build my big tower in the middle of the city I grew up in.
Wait, what? I don't own the Columbia Tower.
Wait, you weren't referencing Back to the Future too?
I know you were, and I was going along with it.
Okay. Then why are you so confused about this Pleasure Palace?
I was taking the joke in a different direction.
Well, apparently you just let it off the rails and crashing into a giant pile of
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it didn't. I wanted it to not hit the
Yeah.
railway cannon.
Exactly. Also, now it's time for me to complain. Because bracers aren't gauntlets.
They have a gauntlet.
Gauntlets protect...
The symbol has a gauntlet on it.
Right, but the bracer and the gauntlet are two different parts of armor.
It's a metaphor.
It's not a very good metaphor if they just can't get pieces of armor right. Like, do you know who else gets armor wrong?
You?
Actually, a lot of people, because it's been a long time since anyone's needed to worry about it. Like, what the hell is a sabaton?
I don't know.
It's a boot. It's an armored boot.
Okay.
Why do they call it that? I have no idea.
Because French. This is probably the hardest one. Anyway, I'm going to show you the... Yeah, see? Right there. That is a gauntlet on the symbol.
Yes, it is.
That is literally a gauntlet.
Maybe they should have named the guild better.
They use their gauntlets to brace up the population. Oh, right.
That's not what a gauntlet does. Gauntlets don't brace things.
I know.
That'd be something like, I don't know,